Man, it's freaking hot out here. I'm gonna have to get a fan over here just to work on the truck. Well, we got a spider floating on there. Now I got a new valve cover gaskets for this thing. And new spark plugs for the Explorer. Haven't done those in a while. Got platinums this time. And I got money for it. Let's turn to this bitch. First, we gotta move some stuff out of our way. I'm gonna go ahead and remove. I may not have to remove this. Just move that hose out of our way. Undo our oil filler cap, which is gonna get changed out eventually. Undo our air cleaner assembly. I hate the threaded rod thing that I had to use on that. Alrighty, now we've exposed our carburetor. Now, this may get some wire and move that over. Look at that shit in there. That was from the running the old rear tank. There's definitely some dirt in there. We gotta fill that tank up and run it with this filter, and then we'll put a new filter in. So really, we just need to pop that off, move that over, and we pretty much just need to go around the perimeter and get the freaking bolts undone. And these wires will just move over here. Alright, looks like it's a 7/16, and you know what? These things aren't even on tight. Maybe that's why it's leaking. But fuck it, we got new gaskets, so we're gonna put them on anyways. So I got most of the bolts out. So they have 3 bolts with studs that are for these wire holders that go on this side, and then you have 2 regular bolts that go on the other side. Now this other bolt here is a bit of a prick to get at because there's this accelerator cable in the way. So you just get that one undone, and this valve cover should pop right off. Then we should be able to pop our valve cover off. Look at that. With the clean handle. Check, these all feel pretty good. There's not a whole lot of sludge buildup, it's all pretty normal. This old gasket should just come right out. And the, yeah, this is just an old rubber gasket. Looks like it wasn't even put on right to begin with. Awesome. Installation is quite straightforward. Just put the gasket over, no sealer, none of that shit. Just put it in place, make sure you get it in the right orientation. The part that gets the narrowest goes towards the top. So we went ahead and got this side pretty much done. Just need to tighten her up or get that 2 last bolts in, and all you do is just get the gasket lined up to where you can at least get the screw in the hole, and then once it's in the hole, it's pretty much straightened out, so you can just go ahead and tighten it down. And we'll just snug this up. It doesn't need to be super tight. So now I just zipped out all the vacuum lines out of the way, unplugged a couple lines. I had to unplug some stuff going to the air pump, and unplugged the electric choke. But this is what she looks like right here. Same as the other side, so it's equal goo and shit. Just nothing to worry about here. Just clean this valve cover up, and then throw in our other gasket. Yeah. Look at this gasket. It's so old and it's split. It's rock hard. No good. Well, it seemed to help a little bit. It's actually running a lot better. But hopefully we don't get any more oil leaks. Now we just have to do the oil pan gasket. Alright, so it's been about 2 years since we've done the spark plugs. And here's the new ones that I got. Here's the one from first cylinder on this passenger side. You can see the tips are a little worn there. There's actually some cracks down in the some bitch. And it looks rusty, but it's not. That's actually the additive I put in a long time ago. I'm actually not going to put any more additives in this time, except for maybe like any prolonged stuff or whatever. Look at these things, they're nasty. Oh yeah, sorry. Currently with these pieces of shit, I'm actually getting about 16.2 miles per gallon. We'll see what we get when we put these platinums in. Yeah, that's running a lot better. Check these out. Especially this one. Damn. Yeah, these are done. Let's go for a test drive. Well, just driving with the new spark plugs, it seems a lot better. It's a little bit more responsive. That doesn't solve our transmission review. Man, I wish I wouldn't have looked it up. But so we got new spark plugs. We got new rear leaf springs. It's riding a lot better now. When I first put them on, it was really bouncy, and now they're sort of broken in and they've settled down. So it's kind of back to the way it would ride in terms of the bounce, but it's not all fucked up. My steering wheel is now straight. It was all cockeyed a little while ago with the old springs, and so far I'm liking the ride. It's a lot firmer, which is really nice, and it has so much less body roll going around corners. And now it's just slowly starting to ride a lot better than it has in a while. A little bastard. Fucking transmission went into first and then came back out. Definitely happy to have new spark plugs, that's for sure. And I love having AC. So, try not to use Autolite too much. I kind of phase them out a little bit. I've got Motocraft Platinums in the truck. They have this, they're like the same freaking thing. They have the same thread and whatnot. I've got Motocraft Platinums in the truck. It runs great with those. I get great gas mileage with those. And now I wanted to run Platinums in the Explorer a long time ago, but never had the money to do it. These were super cheap. They're like $1 a piece, so. But now I got Platinums in there. It likes it a lot better, and we'll see what my gas mileage is. Hopefully it goes up more. But I mean, look at the head on that shit. If it'll focus. It's not wanting to focus. little basted. You know, they're pretty warm, pretty worn. This one especially. Huh. Holy shit. Well, it's a good thing I got new ones. It's been 2 years since we changed them, so it's about usually the interval we change them, so. Garbage.